With the infamous Mercy meta now a thing of the past, and Brigitte soon to be released for tournament play, avid fans have been wondering which of their favorite heroes would make a comeback on the biggest stage of Overwatch. With both Mercy and Junkrat receiving significant nerfs, will we see the return of our favorite ninja? Or perhaps these changes may give rise to completely new faces at the pro level. These are the top 5 heroes we felt that played the most important roles during the current meta. Lucio has been a top pick in competitive Overwatch since the very beginning of the game's release, and his presence at the Overwatch League is more prevalent than ever. With Mercy being nerfed during Stage 2, no longer are we seeing the common support pairing of Mercy and Zen, and as a result, we are seeing the resurgence of old school compositions where Lucio's peeling, ultimate, and speed boost are integral parts of winning teams. With Mercy playing a niche role in tournament play, the teams that draw first blood is in a much more advantageous position, causing teams to play and strategize with a much smaller margin of error. Despite seeing plays from nearly all healers in the game, the importance of a great Lucio player cannot go overstated.
Are taking Valiant out easily, and that looks like it's gonna be point A for Seoul.
The poster child of Overwatch, Tracer has remained nearly unchanged since the very first days of the game. She may have had her ups and downs, filling a niche role during her early days, all the way to being a must-pick in various points at Apex, but what we know for sure is that she is back full force with the highest pick rate among DPS heroes. She may have been held back by Junkrat in Stage 1, but with his viability and pick rate going down, Tracer's been given a much bigger terrain to zip through without having to worry about a rogue grenade messing up her day. Despite being placed into the sub-DPS category, many compositions in today's meta pairs her up with Genji, making her the de facto main DPS and the hero with the highest damage output in many situations. But even with her ability to shred down an entire team, her low health bar demands not only a great pilot, but teammates who are adept at creating space for her to earn those kills. Interestingly, with all the spotlight that is given to star DPS players, Tracer is the only DPS hero that breaks the top 5 hero usage rate at the Overwatch League, which begs the question, what exactly is the driving force behind a balanced, successful team?
Here before Dallas can come back.
Ever since Ana has been pushed out of the meta in 2017, Zenyatta has been the premier sub-healer in a wide variety of compositions in pro Overwatch. With the highest DPS among all healers, Zenyatta boasts a simple but effective kit featuring a team defensive ult, a damage amplifier to focus down enemies, and a built-up right-click that can take down any ill-prepared enemies from the corners of a wall. But among the most understated part of his kit is Zen's ability to heal through any shield or barriers, making him much more reliable than his counterpart Ana, who despite having better heals per second, can get countered by a single Winston bubble. Teams are now built around Zen players that can deal tons of damage while maintaining a balanced and well-timed shuffling between his two orbs. Even in compositions requiring Ana, you see specialists like Ryujae Hong and Jonak defer Ana duties to their teammates in order to stay on Zen, which tells you all you need to know about the importance of a good Zenyatta. Once upon a time, Winston was considered a bad hero. In the days of Reinhardt and Zarya on every map, Winston didn't get much of a shine until the first World Cup, when Miro first popularized him by pushing the hero to his utmost limits. After several buffs to his tanking ability, Winston has completely overshadowed Reinhardt, becoming the staple main tank in every level of Overwatch. With a leaping ability and by far the largest barrier based on surface area, Winston has been raining terror on his targets, diving back and forth to slowly advance his front line. In Overwatch, where speed is one of the most important factors to winning, Winston's mobility is almost second to none and outclasses those of Reinhardt and Orisa, who are the only other main tanks in the entire roster. With top players maximizing his damage aspect with perfectly coordinated leaps, the best Winstons in the world are capable of bursting down supports in the blink of an eye, making him one of the most lethal heroes in the game.
Game on!
DPS may be the star role in Overwatch, but no hero impacts the game quite like a great Diva. Making her first prominent appearance midway in Apex Season 1, Diva has often been paired with Winston to form what is commonly known as a dive comp. forming the most mobile front line in Overwatch. During her first entrance in the pro scene, Diva is mostly known for her unparalleled tanking ability, with high armor stats and a matrix duration that far outlasted what we have now. Since then, she has received numerous design changes, such as a stat reduction, shorter matrix, as well as an additional damage ability with micro missiles. These changes have caused players to be much more thoughtful when playing her aggressively, but her main role and playing style has mostly remained unchanged. As the bridge between the front and the back line, Diva is often the spine of the team, a hero that can enable both the defensive and offensive aspects of her composition by reading the battle accurately and making the right decisions. In the context of the Overwatch League, Diva has been the single most picked hero, sporting an over 95% usage rate in the cumulative playing time in Stage 2. Whether it's dive comps or triple tank formation on King's Row, Diva is featured in just about every single composition with a significant win rate or playing time. But that isn't the only reason why we picked Diva as the #1 hero on this list. Since the early stages of Apex, dominant teams had almost always had top players filling their tank roles. In the case of Diva, the teams that made deep tournament runs featured the likes of Zumba, Mako, Void, or other stars who were considered the top players in their positions. Even when a top team had issues with struggling DPS or support players, one thing always remained consistent: the foundation of a rock-solid front line. Diva isn't just the most important hero in the Overwatch League right now, but possibly in all of Overwatch tournament history. Check out our website at AkshonEsports.com to stay up to date on the latest matches, highlights, and more. From scores, match history, and specific game info, we've got you covered for all things Overwatch Esports. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our channel for more action-packed content. Also, like and share this video, and click the subscribe button to join our notification squad. Thanks for watching.